Now look at this, folks. Also, Mono Loco's entrance music hitting, and now, well, so much for, this might not be a joke, but so much for Coco says she put it on the shelf for good. Coco's about to say something, but I guess I got interrupted by Mono Loco, and how perfectly timed is it. Look at this Mono Loco running out to the ring here while you see Ursa and Coco staring to her down. Look at this, going for Ursa Ariano, that huge release German suplex there. My goodness, folks, so much for all that shit that Coco was talking about. I mean, by the looks of it, it doesn't look like Monoca's too into to come out here and clear house here against her opponents at Pandemonium for the Women's Championship.
Oh, Loco's taking out both these women double X's here. Now going back to Rosario on the corner, positioning in the corner and taking out Coco right there. And now this continuing to work on Ursa Ariano. Ursa Ariano trying to battle back here. Now the numbers game is taking in place here.
You see now Coco, that huge shin breaker to Mono Loco. Now look at that, Ursa Ariano going for Coco, that huge arm drag takedown there. Man, all three is going after these three attempts to hit each other left and right. They don't even want to wait till Pandemonium to get things started. So we're getting a short glimpse of what to expect possibly at Pandemonium. Except at Pandemonium it's going to be a normal match. Because also it's not a sanctioned match. The referee is allowing these three women to jack each other up, but that won't be the case at Pandemonium if there's going to be any type of interference or any type of illegal activity taking place. Oh, I'm going to look like huge Frankensteiner.
Yeah, restore some order right here. This is just breaking out all sorts of chaos, and Rosario throwing in that steel chair into play here. Oh my, she's got it open. Oh my! This cracks all the skulls of both. I think Coco even ate a piece of that chair as well. Mono Loco got the major blunt of it.
Now, despite that, Coco is now back on. Now she has the chair. Looks like this could be shades of love at First Fight here. Oh no, what's Ursa Ariano doing? Oh my, that huge spike DT to Mono Loco. Now Coco setting up that chair in the middle of the ring here. And oh my god, huge springboard moonsault hitting Mono Loco, but I guess Ursula has missed her shot at that huge offense.
This timing there indeed by Ursa Ariano, but nonetheless here, Mono Loco battling back here after that onslaught of both Coco and Ursa Ariano. Now just disposing of Coco, throwing her to the outside. Now she's going to try her best to do the same to Ursa Ariano here. Coco not even attempting to get back in the ring here.
Oh, Mono Loco's using that chair to good use, hitting down Ursa Ariano. Look at this. And these three just staring each other down until anticipation for a match at Pandemonium. Folks, we gotta move on here, unfortunately. We're going backstage with James Crow and Brave Asperia. Man, Brave Asperia, as puzzles we are what happened with Plaxico Burst earlier tonight. Also like Brave Asperia, as we saw, they have no absolute intimidation whatsoever. This 3 stages of hell match, I guess they're going to take this new challenge in full force. I mean, they're not going to allow the fact that there's 4 teams that's going to intimidate them, slow them down, give me worried going into Pandemonium to defend their tag team championships against the top 3 teams in the UWA.
The following contest is a no disqualification match on his way to the ring. From Dallas, Texas, Ross Riveter Mitchell.
Folks, we're going to move on now to our upcoming match. It's going to be a no disqualification match. And this match was put on by the enforcer Nick Willis. He's going to put on this no disqualification match as Ross Riveter Mitchell takes on the Taxman. Of course, the Taxman aligned with Big Brother 2.0. And we saw the enforcer Nick Willis call out Uncle Sam and Big Brother 2.0 at Love It First Fight, and suggested to Big Brother 2.0 that they have some type of match to fight end this whole ongoing rivalry between Big Brother 2.0 and the UWA Originals. Of course, Uncle Sam turned that challenge down, but luckily the UWA Originals came out, to save the day when the Big Brother 2.0 did a 3-on-1 situation on the enforce, but then it all Big Brother became academic and destroyed Big Brother 2.0 once powerhouse Steve Ebert joined the fray. Taking out the Taxman and put the local playing field. They got their absolute revenge on Uncle Sam for everything they've done over the last few months.
Now introducing his opponent, representing Big Brother 2.0 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he is simply the Taxman.
The Taxman made his career by defeating Steve Ebert on 3 different occasions. But Steve was a house of fire, that powerhouse. He destroyed Big Brother. He first went for the Taxman, that steel chair. But tonight, the Taxman's not to worry about Steve. He has Ross Riveter Mitchell to worry about. I even heard a rumor that the next few weeks going into Pandemonium that he's going to put in singles matches with the Originals and never compete on Big Brother 2.0 members. See how that would work out, folks. The Taxman, and who insists that every person in UWA shows him unconditional respect, and in his mind, everyone must show him respect for some reason he has not yet revealed. And he said in the past when he was asked this very question that in due time he will show the entire world why people should respect him, but no one's gonna buy into that shit until he, until he really earns our respect. The only way you can really earn respect in this company is by beating people and winning matches all by yourself without the help of Big Brother 2.0 or cheating for that matter.
The Taxman wants respect. He's definitely not getting it here tonight from Ross Riveter Mitchell. As you saw the opening moments to start the match, Ross just putting insult to injury with that taunt to start off the match. That typical vintage Ross grind. I never want to say that phrase again, but nonetheless here, Taxman didn't take too kindly to that, and you can see him pretty much squashing Ross here in the early going. Just egging him on to get up here. God, the man's laying flat on his stomach. He can't even see your taunt right there. He's not even trying to put away Ross here. Oh my. Ross trying to bow back.
Yeah, I mean, if the Taxman was so proud of himself and thinks that people should respect him left and right, maybe he would have actually pinned Ross right there and got the match won. Alright, huge neck breaker by Ross. And don't count on Ross at all. I mean, for crying out loud, Ross is one of the few people that was on the forefront in this war to take out Uncle Sam. Anytime there was ever any type of interference against the UWA Originals, whether it's Luke Fowler, the enforcer, usually Ross Riveter Mitchell was one of the first guys on the scene to have their back. And that's exactly what happened at Love It First Fight when you saw Luke and Ross come to the aid of the enforcer. Look at this. Ross is going for some type of pedigree maneuver, but the Taxman counters into a Samoan drop. These two, I don't want to take anything away from the Taxman or Ross, but these two are definitely well-known, avid in-ring competitors and definitely displaying their craft here tonight. But honestly, I don't think the fans really care who the better wrestlers are. They just want to see the Taxman get his just dessert along with Big Brother 2.0 over all the heinous crimes they've committed since Pandemonium from last year. Uncle Sam made his shocking debut here in the UWA by confronting the enforcer of the UWA Originals. That would have sparked the entire world with Big Brother 2.0 in the UWA. Oh, we saw the Taxman with that big boot. But Ross actually countered it. And, oh my goodness! Very uncharacteristic. Very rarely do you ever see Ross just spiked up by strength like that with his power bomb.
Able to snap off that power bomb out of nowhere. Did it so quick and fast. And that's what they call it, snapping off. But now look at this. Ross trying to put the surfboard apply on the taxman here. Just bowing the back and the spine. You see taxman just holding that lower back. Ross is smart here. He decided to start working on that lower back. It's like a running target. Near fall right there. Taxman going off the ropes here. Oh! Ross had that move well scouted. There's that sock right to the face.
Look at this. You see Ross up top, but Taxman going for that drop, trying to stop Ross in his tracks, cutting his momentum dead on. It's not good for Ross. Remember, Mitch has him throttling. Oh my, that huge choke slam. Throwing him clearly across the ring there. And when you look at the taxman, you think that he's just an all-around normal-shaped individual, but he's going to be on the strong side. Look at this. And the taxman going with his belly-to-belly, really suplexing after Ross just kicked up from that choke slam. And just one run for the other, the huge release, belly-to-bellies, and oh my.
Taxman showing every person in the audience here why he should indeed respect them. I know I'm not going to respect them no matter how much of a good match he puts on here, as you said earlier, Jock. But my goodness, what will and desire from the taxman, able to snap off those release belly-to-bellies. And a fourth one, if my counting is correct, I could be wrong here, but even after Ross tipped up from being down, you would think he had the momentum there, but it turned out he did not. This can be all she wrote for Ross here. Oh! Taxman's having his way with Ross.
I'm sure the Enforcer and Luke Fowler and even Steve Heber, I'm sure they're back to going, oh man, this could not be good for the UWA Originals fight against the Big Brother 2.0 for crying out loud. We have Uncle Sam going on the record with his whole diatribe about how UWA, it's such a, it pisses off. It puts us all over the status quo and ruins of this great country society left and right, but it's all bullshit if you ask me. And look at this. Let's get the tax deadline here for Ross. Oh my goodness! Oh my! It spikes him down with that huge DDT that he calls the tax deadline. I guess April 15th came early for Ross River Mitchell. The referee counts. Oh wait! That's the Ace of Spades, Luke Fowler. And remember, this is no disqualification. The referee has nothing that can do anything to prevent this from going on. Look at this. And now Luke and Ross working together to take on the tax man.
I didn't even realize this was no disqualification. That's new news to me, but if that's the case, what's stopping the members of Big Brother 2.0 from coming out here and backing the tax man up here? But so far, it just seems like they don't have his back, and the UWA Originals just taking it to the tax man. Taxman might try to come back up the UWA Originals. He's actually doing it. He's got both Ross and Luke down. And can anyone stop the Taxman and Big Brother 2.0?
Well, the time will tell once you put both of these factions into a ring and let them duke it out and finally end this war. Once and for all, we won't know for sure who's truly the stronger, the more superior faction. And look at this as Luke, that huge Hurricane Ron, and out of Ross, where's he going? And that huge fist drop onto the tax man there. And who knows who that socks, but no one wants to be on the receiving end of that piece of clothing. Oh no, look at this. Luke Fowler going, oh my!